Hey, welcome back. Pumped full of caffeine right now and still going like an Energizer bunny. What the hell have I been playing since yesterday? You've wondered. Demon Soul is released in the US right now from Atlas, a hack and slash RPG exclusive on the PS3. Now, a lot of you guys got this game already imported, or a lot of you still want it, or a lot of you plain have it. I mean, I just got this game yesterday, been streaming a playthrough on IHaveSoreThumbs.com, link on the bottom, which is my website, for a taste of things if you want to know more about it. A lot of you have seen a lot of reviews for this game, or, you know, just videos, etc., but I'm going to break this game down for you in this review, piece by piece, so you understand exactly what's going on and what you're seeing. I'm also going to give you some beginner strategy that I've gathered from some of my friends. Some credit goes to Ganondorf, etc. on the website on I Have Sore Thumbs. And also, these tips will also ease the pain since this is a very hard RPG. And I want to thank some of the guys from Vidya also that I don't remember the name of. But anyways, just a heads up, I always say this in all my reviews. Demon Soul is a hack and slash RPG that will test your patience to extreme. Majority of you want a hard game, a challenging game to play. This is probably be your type of game. You'll probably enjoy this game, or some of you probably will enjoy it after slamming your PS3 a few times. I mean, things can go wrong in so many ways. It's really depending on your preference right here. So you might not even like the game. I mean, just take a look at it though. I'm going to go ahead and show you the loading screen. You can have maximum 4 characters, so if you want to create a new character, you have to delete one of them, or create a new PSN account and just make another character. But story-wise, the story of the game is decent. Some of you might get into it, some of you might not. I mean, you've seen this, the story already. Peaceful times, the world was in, yada yada yada. Demon invasion, one man to stop it all, and put them back to sleep or be a potential slave. But anyways, what you've been looking at is the character creation screen. As you can see, it's very customizable with sliders, etc. I'm just randomly picking a bunch of stuff, moving sliders around, but I'm going to talk to you about the classes. There are 10 classes in the game that you can choose from. Soldiers, knights, hunter, priest, magician, wanderer, barbarian, thief, temple knight, and royalty. And a lot of things I've been hearing about is that the royalty is the easiest to play. So if you want to play an easy class, you play royalty. Otherwise, play something like a thief or a priest. Pretty hard stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's hard for me. I mean, either way, the game is hard. Let's name his character real quick. Let's give her a random name, something funny. Poop Tarts. There you go. Anyways, the only thing I'm not gonna get into real deep in the detail is the stats bonus, etc. Yes, this is an RPG, so it does have numbers. The game does revolve around numbers. Stat bonus, what else is there? Weapon status, etc. I'm not going to get into too much into that, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of insider. If you want to know more about it, you can check out my website, or you can check out your manual. But the game is also anyways, it's not too hard to understand once you get into it, but other than that, we're going to get into the graphics of the game. At certain key points in the game, you're treated with in-game cinematics. Yes, it's very gorgeous, it's not too bad. In-game cinematics are pretty good, since the game is pretty crisp in the graphics, but other than that, the ragdoll effects in the game are decent. It's not the best. I mean, you kill an enemy, it's pretty funny to watch them fall over the side, drag them around your feet, or watch their body part just wiggle about. A lot of the destructible parts in the environment here and there are very sharp. As you can see, I'm going to break some stuff here and move it around with my feet by stepping over it. So it's pretty cool. The physics is really good. The sound in the game is really well done. The voice acting is pretty fun to listen to. It's pretty decent, and you can easily differentiate yourself. The sound differentiates your soul form from being alive. I mean, you'll hear clinking, etc. Graphic changes. It's pretty well done. Music plays really well for parts of the game. I mean, the only places that play the music I can remember some tunes are boss fights, which are really epic. So definitely, it's worth fighting a boss. It makes you feel good after taking it down too, I guess. But other than that, there you go, the little feet thing dragging around. I'm gonna switch the clip real fast to. Anyways, I'm gonna get into the controls real quick. It's pretty simple. As you can see, L1 is block, L2 is parry, and then you can do an attack after that. You know, certain moves can combine with each other. R1 is the attack button, and then R2 is the heavy attack button. As you can see here, the bottom left button is controlled by changing weapons, gear, etc., spells. You control it with the D-pad, so it's shaped like a D-pad on the bottom left. Also, square button is to use the item, which is on the item menu. You'll see the square indicating that's the item menu. And then if you press, let's see here, X button is the action button for reading, you know, or doing an action, certain action, pulling levers, etc., opening doors, whatnot. Triangle button is to make your weapons two-handed. Now remember, two-handed weapons, everything can be two-handed weapons. This is because two-handed weapons can break through enemy defense. If an enemy has a shield up, just break through their shield by attacking with two-handed. So press triangle to change between two-handed and then sword and board. Pretty much the circle button is your action button. You evade with it, you step back directionally. If you press it, you roll around. R3, press R3 in to lock on your enemies. Let's go back to the circle button real quick. Also, when you're rolling around, you can also throw in an attack afterwards, so it's pretty cool. But that's pretty much the control. It takes a little bit to get used to, but once you get used to it, I mean, you'll get it down. It's pretty simple. As you can tell, I like the control scheme. It's really perfect for this type of game, and the interface itself is not bad. As you can see on the bottom right, that's Demon Souls. Demon Souls are, you know, everything about this game. I mean, it's from leveling to buying your weapons, your gear, or even items, etc., or upgrading items. You use Demon Souls with some items combined, but other than that, it's the currency of the game. It's everything about the game, so keep in mind about that. You know, when you die, you lose a certain amount of that number, so you have to get it back. It's very important you keep that number. You don't want to hoard up that number too much, and you want to spend it as soon as you reach a certain limit. Upper right tells you where you are. Bottom left tells you, you know, where you can interchange between your left or right hand, where you can change your spells on the top, and then on the bottom, that's your item usage box. And then on the upper left, you got your health bar, your mana pool, and your stamina pool. Keep in mind, everything uses stamina in this game, from blocking to... Anyways, let's talk about the town real quick. The town is Nexus. This is what happens when your soul died. You end up here. The game is played in two parts. You are either a soul with half of your HP wandering around, making the game a lot harder for yourself, or you are either alive. As you can tell, the graphic shows, you know, when you're alive or when you're dead. You'll notice a huge change in the game. Real quick, I forgot to mention about this. The start button lets you look at your inventory. You can also take a look at the equipment, etc. It's very versatile and very organized. Status menu, world tendency, and you got yourself the system. Just a little bit of you know, you can load your profile. You know, take a look at the some of the option menu, turn off blood, subtitles, etc., etc. I forgot to mention that there is no talking with each other in this game. The only way to contact each other is by emoting or writing messages on the ground with your blood letters, and this goes through all the instances that people play. But these messages tells you, you know, beware of ambushes, and then you choose a keyword. You can be a sick individual and put down, you know, trolling information, etc. You lie to them, jumping off cliffs. I mean, whatever your sick mind can think of, if you want to do, go ahead. Nobody's saying anything, but people can rate your comment, and if they rate your comment, you get HP back. So keep in mind, you know, helping people might have a good benefit to the game, actually. And also, another thing I want to mention is that you're probably sitting there and you're wondering, you know, how do I come back to life? Like, how do I stop being a soul? There's, I think, 4 ways to come back to life. Number 1 is you kill a boss, which is a demon, really big demon. Number 2 is you put down a blue gem. Player summons you to their instance. There's 4 players cooperative mode, but you have half your health, you know, pretty much, and you pretty much have to help them kill the boss. You help them kill the boss, you come back to life. Another way is you find these rare gems and come back to life. And another way is to actually touch a black gem. What that does is invade a player instance, and you can pretty much gank them, kill them, and get your life back. And once you're alive, you can do the same. People can invade your instance, or you can summon people to your instance to help you kill stuff. So it's all up to you on how you want to play the game. That's pretty much all about the game. I want to mention more about the white phantoms you see running around. Those are actual players. It's special effects where they're just running around, etc. You get to see them, but also the red blood stains on the floor. When you die, you want to pick those up. What that does is give you back your demon soul you lost. You don't want to die twice or else you lose it all. But other than that, the red phantoms, you actually see them from touching other players' bloodstain, and what that does is show you how the players died, give you more information. I'm going to continue this review in part 2.